Kaden,
Christian,
and Dimitri. The purpose of our invention was to mix ingredients in an efficient and fast way and not using a plug, which makes it portable. And the Pro Mixer is operated by battery, and it's perfect to be used for when you go on a trip or like camping. And yeah.
our first design. Our first design was to have a gearbox with 3 small, medium, and large gears. We watched a video on YouTube to how to make a fast gearbox and how to make it spin with all the gears. The gearbox was not fast enough, so we added another gearbox, and that's when the confusion ran. The 2 gearboxes would work fine. We had the whisks, but then when the mixer was needed, it was too hard to push the gears, so we had to think of something else.
After figuring out that the 2 gearboxes were not the best idea, we brainstormed an idea of a conveyor belt instead of all the gears. The idea was a good idea, however the belt got slippery and moved out of place, causing the belt to stop working. Instead of using the conveyor belt, we had to brainstorm again.
the Lego whisk and mixers. One thing of the invention we had to test was the Lego whisk and mixers. In order to see if the material was good, then we would have to follow a set of rules that we came up with, which was, would the material become loose? Would the material bend? Is the length of the material long enough? Is the material tough? Those were the guidelines to find out the perfect material for the whisk. The end result was the yellow and blue Lego cords were perfect as the whisk. They would not bend, and they would go right through the mix.
The new and improved gearbox. Well, the new and improved gearbox consists of 10 gears that are well lined up. The new and improved gearbox was the fastest gearbox out of all the gearboxes we tried and gave the perfect amount of speed to the mixer. The gearbox runs smoothly with no stops and can be used for a variety of things. So you can see how we have the 10 gears.
This is how our gearbox looks when it's turned on. And we made Jello with this, and it actually mixes ingredients, so it has been tested.
The handle and case for the battery. The handle for the mixer was needed so we could adjust the position of where we are mixing and by moving the people. The handle was a great idea and was one of the key concepts we needed in our mixer. The case for the battery was made out of a platform of Legos so that the little bit cord and battery would not move out of place. The case for the battery was essential because if, for instance, I was mixing the battery cord, the cord would fall down, causing the other little bit parts to disconnect, which would be bad.
Our final design consists of the new and improved gearbox, Lego whisks, handle, and battery, and a little holder case. The final design was checked over to make sure there are no mistakes and that everything works and nothing is broken. Our final design is portable and runs on batteries. Lastly, our final design runs smoothly and is ready to mix food at any time, any place.
All right, very good.
Problems we faced and how we fixed them. The problems we faced were finding out what will our engine be for the mixer. Also we were having problems thinking if the engine of the mixer should be a gearbox or a conveyor belt. We fixed the problem by figuring out that the belt would become slippery and not function properly. Also, another problem we faced and fixed was what the gearbox should have. We fixed the problem by eliminating the dual gearbox and adding a new and improved gearbox that runs faster and more efficiently. And so because we had the problems we faced, instead of having the 2 gearboxes, we knew that since the 2 gearboxes would cause confusion and it would just jam up, so we just added this 1 gearbox in and it works perfectly.
We hope you enjoyed our invention.